UFC heavyweight division collision. Yes, the sweet science. This guy could have been a professional boxer, probably a world champion if he so chose. He loves the MMA game, but his boxing is certainly his bread and butter.
I mean, a guy that was on par to make an Olympic team. And that is in one specific skill set. When you reach that level, when you're winning the national championship, and you're about to go to the Olympics, but you choose a different athlete.
Yeah.
You decide you want to fight mixed martial arts. It's truly something special. He has the most educated jab I have ever seen in the octagon. He throws the jab. It always comes back to the face. It never goes to the hip. And if you rush him, he has an ability to switch stances from conventional to southpaw and land a great counter right hand that will put your lights up.
Better jab than your guy, Rosendo Sanchez.
Oh, it's unbelievable. He puts Rosendo Sanchez to shame.
Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling. They start doing jiu-jitsu. They start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A-plus level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 220 pounds. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, Bazooka. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is. And this guy is as high-level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee. All right, single collar tie now.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Oh, man, you can hear it. Bone on bone. Nice elbow land.
Looking to land the right just out of range.
Ooh, what a punch.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. Just misses with that one. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh, collar tie.
Nice punch there.
Ooh. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Got the single collar tie.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head. Again, back into this position.
Oh, that's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick-heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike. He's very effective with it.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
So he lands another counter strike here. He's landed several counters in this round, but it's all been set up by his perfect timing defensively, moving the head beautifully off of that center line and setting up his own counter offense. High-level stuff out of this young man tonight.
That's a big strike right there.
Single collar tie now. Just misses there with the left. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Missed with that attempt. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. Left hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Nice strike. Beautiful body kick. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
Effective punch there by Choi. Oh, that straight punch was useful, champ.
Multiple times he's used this punch to get to the target.
Oh, knee to the head. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Relax. Beautiful knockdown. Wow, that could have been a 10-8 round for you. But we want to finish. So moving forward, we know this.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Oh, and he connects there. And he landed the right hand there. And they separate. Back to the jab now, no good. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab. Massive elbow from the clinch.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. And they separate. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the field.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing it.
Oh, single collar tie here. All right, so volume uppercuts here on the clinch. That one looked like it really hurt. Better make some adjustments here.
Gotta make some adjustments. You cannot take those shots to the head like that.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Oh, big punch land.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. The Korean Superboy gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Slips the punch. Strong defense there to block the shot. All right, single collar tie now. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Slips.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Oh, big elbow.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down. Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, collar tie.
Real sneaky head kick gets in there. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position?
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Got the single collar tie.
Good stick. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double chin.
A beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
Nice job. You're really pushing the to see.
All right, here we go with our next round. His opponent is going to need some Motrin later tonight. How about all those strikes to the head he absorbed in the previous round?
He is not moving his head. He's trying to walk forward. He's a pressure fighter, sure, but he's trying to walk forward with no head movement, and he is paying the price for it by getting hit over and over in the face. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots. Nice punch lands.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by the Korean Super Bowl. Right hand on point. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Nice straight punch.
A little single collar tie there. Choi gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Single collar tie now.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Head off the center line, slips the punch.
What a punch.
Meets the elbow there. He blocks the punch. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Choi's got the tie clinch now. Just missed with that right hand. Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side, really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Choi gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there.
That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage when you hit him in the body that clean.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Oh!
He needs to start looking at
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 45 seconds remain in the round. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Choi's back in full mount. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, single collar tie now.
Notice the drive Look at how he drives the knees right into the midsection.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Nice job out there. Wow, those power combinations are really paying off. You floored that guy.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see time where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Big elbow! Oh! Oh, straight right.
Oh, he just hurt him. He just hurt him.
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs. Flush knee to the body. He's got the length advantage in this.
Oh!
Lands with a right hand. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts. That'll do it! And that'll do it!
He got him!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Green has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that